action as a verb, and it is such a gorgeous day outside. So I wanted to change the backdrop from inside my office to be outside because I just want to smell the air and see the cars drive by and just be outside, but in the shade. Today's video, as you saw in the thumbnail and in the title, is all about the acts of kindness I received versus me giving an act of kindness. And this is coming from my fiance. And as you've heard me kind of mention this before, it's called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It's a book that changed my fiance and I's relationship years ago when we were turning into year 3. It made a pivotal it made a big difference in our relationship, let's just put it that way, this book. And so if you haven't read it and you're in a serious relationship, in a committed relationship, I would highly recommend that you do read it. This is my second time referring this book, and I will probably be referring it much more often. Anyhow, the reason I wanted to mention that is because it has a lot to do with the act of kindness that my fiance did towards me. Recently, this last Sunday on August 18th, 2019, we celebrated 9 years together in a relationship. Most of you guys know this has been a 9-year long distance relationship. Let's get to the purpose of this video to talk about what he did for me that I really consider an act of kindness. It's still touching my heart days later and probably for a much longer period of time. But my love language is words of affirmation, and his love language is acts of service. And I kind of talked about this in Vlogust day 1 when I did the closet for him. So for me, ways that I receive love, whether it's from my fiance, my kids, my mom, my dad, my friends, my associates, my employees, etc., etc., etc. What's most important to me is hearing that somebody's proud of me, or they believe in me, or they were inspired by something that I did, or they want to be inspirational, etc., etc. So those kinds of words get me. When you see quotes with pictures, when you send songs, all those things get to me. That just gets me going for the day. My fiance, on the other hand, is a very logical person. So everything has to make sense. Everything has to have a function. Nothing is fluffy or bubbly or colorful. It's black, white, straight lined, to the point. So we're total opposites. And so he's learning how to do more of my love language, which is all the sassy sentiment. So our anniversary was on Sunday, and I was not expecting for us to do anything other than just go to lunch or just go to dinner, because that's just what he, he's just, it's anniversary, it's dinner. That's the way he sees it. He doesn't see it as this romantic big thing that I see it as to me. So, I want all the little fancy stuff. But, when you're in a relationship, I don't like to use the word compromise, but it's a give and a take. You kind of do this kind of thing until you guys just find your sweet middle. So let's get right into what happened on my anniversary. He walked out of the bedroom and said, so I had this entire idea planned for you, but it's been screwed up because Amazon didn't mail things on time. So I'm gonna have to give you things in pieces. So he walked out, and let me show you guys the first thing that he surprised me with, and I'm shocked. So you guys know I'm obsessed with jewelry, like obsessed with jewelry. And well, my fiance wears no jewelry at all, except a ring. To signify he's mine. But other than that, he wears no jewelry at all. Doesn't wear a watch. I mean, well, he does. He has an Apple Watch, but he doesn't wear any jewelry at all, and won't. But he showed me this. So my necklace is his only, and his necklace is the her one, and he said he would wear it. And that meant, I'm gonna try and do this video without crying, but it meant the world to me that he, I am gonna cry. That he would do this. Like, the puzzle pieces are, wow. Can I do this video without crying? The puzzle pieces are first amazing, just by the fact that they're puzzle pieces. And then the her one, his only are amazing. And the fact that they really do fit together. It's not just hypothetically, like they really do come together like this, and has the lines together. I was done, you guys. I was done. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to do anything else. I was done because I love this gift. The meaning between it, he gave me this whole thing about how we're puzzle pieces and we come together and we're incomplete and we come to, so I was getting ready to head out the door, and you guys know that he is my co-partner in a new business we started in January of this year with custom builds. And so he said something so nonchalant. I said, hey, I need you to pull up a proposal real quick before we leave out. There's a couple of things I want you to edit on that so we can send it out to the client. So I said, okay. He said, so go ahead and, he said, go ahead and pull it up and I'll be right there. So me not thinking anything at all, I get up, go to my office, open my laptop, and when I opened my laptop, there was a card inside. And I said, ah! And this was the card he got me that says, love you more. Now, this isn't just any card, you guys. Let me tell you something. My fiance is a 100% country boy. He loves wood. Like, if you saw my house, I'll give you guys a tour one day. Everything is wood. He loves wood. That's just his style. I'm all about the prissy and the gold and the elegant and the glitter and all that kind of stuff. So the fact that he found a card that combined us two into one threw me through the roof. So you guys, this says love you more. Look at that. It's wood at the top, gold at the bottom, and then there's gold glitter on it. Gold flakes. Look at that. Like, how much more perfect of a card could you get? He's in love with wood, I'm in love with gold, but together we're combined. Like, I love it. And then there's the gold spackle in the back. It just had me like all over the place. So now I'm really through because he surprised me. Coming from the guy who does not like surprises, he doesn't get surprises, doesn't understand it. Found such the slickest way ever because I really thought I had to edit a proposal. And I said, so I really don't need to edit a proposal. He's like, no, I just need you to get to your laptop. So the fact that he took the time to figure out how to get me to my laptop, knowing what to say to get me there inconspicuously where I would have no clue what he was doing, meant the world to me. Like, so at this point, I'm like, I'm done. All we need to do is maybe go to dinner. I'm good. We don't even have to go to dinner. We can get dessert. We can just come back home. Like, I'm through. I got a gift that meant so much to me. I got this card that combines the two of us together. He can't possibly do anything else. I'm good. I'm right here. So, or as I thought. Okay, so we get in the car, and when we're walking up to the car, I noticed there was a card sitting on the dashboard in front of the passenger seat. And I was like, are you serious? Like, dude, you just got me in my office with this card. And now here we are walking to the car, and there's already a card in the car where I'm gonna sit. And check this out, y'all. It says you and me. And what is it? It's wood. So the wood represents him, and the wording phrase of all the sentimental things that I love represent me. You and me and you, loving us. This is just us. Like, all those kinds of things. Heart, love, home. All those things. Tortoise and hare. All those things get me. So the fact that this says you and me, and it's on a card that he bought, and this is wood. I was lost, y'all. I was crying. I was literally crying. So I got these two cards. Then I sat in the car. We're driving down the road, and out of nowhere, you think I would have a clue when a surprise was coming, but instead I missed it again. And he just kind of nowhere looked at me, and we were in a conversation. He said, baby, there's something on your face. What's that on your face? And so he knows me. I'm concerned if something's on my face. I'm gonna try and grab the nearest mirror. So he knew the nearest mirror to me would be the visor. Y'all, I pushed down that visor, and this came falling out like this. Check this out, you guys. That's me and my fiance. And then check this out. You see how that says you and me? What does this say? You and me. I broke the card. I gotta fix it. You and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. Heart around our picture. Heart right there. Heart right here. And a heart on the necklaces. And the nickname I give him is Heart. And the nickname he gave me is Love. And together we call each other Home. So it's Heart, Love, Home. And so OMG. So this fell down. Number one, the fact that he went and printed a picture of us was like, whoa, are you serious? But get this, you guys, our anniversary is on August 18th, and this printed on our anniversary day. How he slipped out on the day of our anniversary without me knowing, I don't know. It was probably when he went to Home Depot when he was claiming he was getting things for the business. But he got this printed on our anniversary date. So the date says August 18th, 2019, which is our anniversary. So the fact he did that, he waited to get this printed on the day of our anniversary. Oh my gosh, you guys get it? Do you guys get it? So anyways, then check out the other thing he did. Like I just told you guys, we call each other, he's my heart, together we're home, I'm his love. So he calls me love, I call him heart. And it says, these have been the best 3,285 days to my life. Dude counted. How many days are in 9 years that we have been together? So I'm framing this and it's going in my office. So this was just absolutely, absolutely amazing. Y'all, I was done with the first gift with the post. Okay, let's go to dinner. Where do you want to go? You know, and I was like, well, let's go somewhere different, somewhere I've never been. And I was like, well, no, let's go to Brio's. I've only been to Brio's once, and I think it tastes good. So, you know, I would think that he would just jump in the car and take us to Brio's because, you know, he's not into doing anything, again, like I said, really sentimental. But he decided to just jump in the car, and as we're driving, I realized we're not going in the direction where Brio's would be. But I was like, let me not say anything, I'm just gonna be quiet. So we pull up to this spot, and I'm thinking, are we going to O'Reilly's? Like, are we going to Auto Body Shop? And then I saw this nail shop, and I'm thinking, oh, he's going to surprise me with a manicure, pedicure, because I talked about earlier how I want us to get a pedicure together earlier that week. But I realized it's late at night, they're closed. So I was like, where are we going? And then I noticed there was a brand new restaurant 5 minutes away from our house that we could ride our bikes to. Brand spanking new. And so we walked in, it was this upscale wine and grill bar, and it's so upscale, but it's small, petite, intimate, had the dim lighting. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful in there. And we walked in and sat down, and then my fiance comes out with it and says, I wanted to find us a new spot neither one of us have been to that we can make our spot, our thing. We can get to know all the servers here, get to know the managers, kind of make it our spot when we want to hang out. When people come this way, this is just our spot. We'll be known here, and this will be just our thing. So, y'all, I just immediately started crying because he was pulling out all the stops on this. We didn't have to do anything grand. This was grand for me, and that let me know he was making a signature day for us and our relationship and the love he decided to show me on this day. I'm sitting here trying to do stuff for him, and he's canceling it all out by doing all these things for me. So not only did I get 4 surprises, I got a 5th surprise and a spot that we're gonna call our own that I cannot wait to go back to again because the food was so amazing. But to end it all, when we left the restaurant, we came home and he made me my favorite ice cream, which is basic, simple vanilla ice cream, but he stuck some Kit Kats in it. And when you guys hear my story on why Kit Kats mean so much to me, you will come back to this video and understand, oh, that's why she loved it. So he stuck some Kit Kats in it. And we just watched my favorite series on TV called The Rookie. And that was my day for the anniversary. So I just wanted to share that, you guys, that I received a whole bunch of kindness from my sweetheart because we really could have just did dinner or just did your typical thing, but he chose to show me a day full of ways to show me how much he individually, in a signature way, loved me. So I want to encourage you guys today, if you haven't done anything for your loved one recently, find out what their love language is and speak to them in their language. If it's go do something for your spouse or loved one today to be kind to them as today's act of kindness. I'll check with you guys later for Vlogust Day 12. Bye.